morning, friends. Welcome to our YouTube channel, Sir Abdul Sattar Khan. 10th English 3.4. Let's march. State Board question answer. English workshop. Let's begin 10th English State Board 3.4. Let's march. Name the following the person to whom Kailash Satyarthi gives the highest credit of his honor. The greatest personalities from the land of Buddha. The daughters of Kailash Satyarthi mentioned in his speech. The foreign activist of equal rights mentioned in the speech. Name of the following the person to whom Kailash Satyarthi gives the highest credit of his honor: Kalu Kumar, Dhumdas, and Adarsh. Kishore from India and Iqbal Masih from Pakistan. The greatest personalities from the land of Buddha: Guru Nanak, Mahatma Gandhi. The daughters of Kailash Satyarthi: Malala Yousafzai, both the Kainats, Shazia, daughters of Africa, daughters of the world. The foreign activists of equal rights mentioned in the speech: Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King. Mention the social issues highlighted by Kailash Satyarthi in his speech. One social issue is given for you: child labor. Child labor, slavery, trafficking, child marriage, sexual abuse, illiteracy. Complete the following diagram chart. The aim in life of Kailash Satyarthi is that every child is free. Every child is free to be a child, to grow and develop, to eat, sleep and see daylight, to laugh and cry, to play and learn, to go to school, to dream. Complete the following web chart. An appeal of Kailash Satyarthi. Let us an appeal of Kailash Satyarthi. Let us universalize justice. Let us democratize knowledge. Let us globalize compassion. Let us march from exploitation to education. Let us march from poverty to shared prosperity. Find out the describing words used for the following nouns and make your own sentences by using any three combinations. Sacrifice, supreme sacrifice. Our freedom fighter made the supreme sacrifice of laying down their lives for their country. Beautiful faces. Their beautiful faces lit up when the teacher announced a holiday. Militia, extremist militia. Palestine has been devastated by extremist militia. Challenge, great challenges. Population is one of the great challenges that continue to afflict our nation even in the present century. Globalization, rapid globalization. Rapid globalization has led to spread, speed in trade and progress in several developing countries. Agencies, intergovernmental agencies. During a disaster, the government, intergovernmental agencies, and citizens have to work unitedly to bring the situation under control. Choose the correct option and write in front of given word. Divinity, extremist, culminate. इसके आंसर है divinity, godliness, extremist, militant, culminate, rise to a peak. What will you do in the following situation? If you see a child working in a restaurant, if you find a child working at a construction site, if you find a child working at a brickwork site, if you come across a beggar child. I will ask his problem. I will try to help him by my heart. I will try to reduce his problems and say him to go to school. If you find a child working at construction site, I will firstly contact to the contractor and ask them about the rules. Then I will try to note at the rules the child problem and try to help them. If you find a child working at a brickwork site, if there is a problem to that child, I will help that child and try to solve his problem. Beggar child, I will give something to eat firstly, then ask about their parents and his problems and help him at my level best. Write any two efforts that you can make to control deprived children out of school children into a school. I will persuade parents of such children to send them to school. I will persuade parents of such children to send them to school. I would myself teach them to read, write, and count. I would approach an NGO to get them help so that they can go to school. I would contact a local school and speak to the authorities to enroll the children. I would meet and encourage the rich families in my locality to finance the education of at least one deprived child. Today it is time for every child to have a right to education, right to education, health, family life, development, participation, shelter, social services, protection from abuse, exploitation, labor practices, and from detention. Make a list of Indian Nobel laureates. Rabindranath Tagore, 1913, literature. C.V. Raman, 1930, physics. Mother Teresa, 1979, peace. Amartya Sen, 1998, economic studies. Kailash Satyarthi, 2014, peace. Make a list of prestigious awards in India. Civilian awards, highest gallantry awards. Civilian awards, Bharat Ratna, Padma Vibhushan, Padma Bhushan, Padma Shri, Arjuna Award. Highest gallantry awards, Paramveer Chakra, Mahavir Chakra, Veer Chakra, Ashok Chakra, Kirti Chakra. Make meaningful sentences by using the following phrases in the pursuit of, to be afraid of, to give up. Write minimum 5 hidden words of more than 4 letters from intergovernmental. Imagine your school invites Malala to preside over celebrations of Children's Day. Draft a welcome speech for this noble young girl. Gather her biodata from the internet. Use the same words as a noun and a verb to make meaningful sentences. March, honor, credit, stitch. In the pursuit of money, Sunny had become very lonely and proud. To be afraid of, since little Raj was afraid of the dark, he switched all lights of house and waited for mother to arrive. To give up, despite repeatedly failing in his entrance exam, Rajesh did not give up. 5 hidden words: intergovernment, mental, go, men, in. Welcome speech. Good morning to one and all present today. On the occasion of Children's Day, I, Miss Shivani Yadav of class 10th, consider it an honor to welcome Miss Malala Yousafzai to preside over as the chief guest of today's Children's Day celebration. Miss Malala needs no introduction as she is known to all, but it is my pleasure to list a few of her heroic deeds. 6 years ago, Malala was just another 15-year-old student on a school bus with her friends. On 9 October 2012, armed Taliban men boarded that school bus and shot Malala in the head. This tragic act transformed her from ordinary to being a celebrity. She endured traumatic operations in Pakistan, which left her with a metal plate in her head, while they stored a piece of her skull in her abdomen to reattach it when she healed. In her famous speech at the UN 9 months later, she said, they thought that the bullets would silence us, but they failed, and then out of that silence came thousands of voices, weakness, fear, and hopelessness. Hopelessness died, strength, power, and courage was born. So, friends, put your hands together and applaud for this angle of education. We are privileged to have her celebrate this occasion with us. Biodata of Malala Yousafzai. Name Malala Yousafzai. Date of birth 12th July 1997. Place of birth Swat Valley, Pakistan. Father's name Ziauddin Yousafzai. Mother's name Noor Pekai Yousafzai. Siblings, two younger brothers, also known as Gul Makai. Famous as youngest Nobel laureate. Religion Sunni Islam. Use the same words as noun and a verb to make meaningful sentences. March, the Republic Day March was simply spectacular. Verb, the soldiers were ordered to march to the battlefield. Honor, the Arjuna Award was the greatest honor she had received. Verb, the Prime Minister wished to honor the most outstanding sportsperson on Republic Day. Credit, noun, the author received due credit for his work. Verb, the Curies are credited for discovering radium and polonium. Stitch noun, only a stitch was required to mend the dress. Verb, Vishal's job was to stitch clothes for the army. उम्मीद है आपको हमारा वीडियो पसंद आया होगा। अगले वीडियो में दोबारा मुलाकात होगी। खुदा हाफिज़।